Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be rating my foundation collection. As you can see, I have quite a few foundations here and some of them have been hits, some of them have been misses. So I think I have 6 foundations here, so I'm going to rank it from number 6 being my least favorite to number 1 being my holy grail. If you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you've tried any of the foundations that I've mentioned, let me know in the comments down below so I can just see maybe something has worked for you that doesn't necessarily work for me. It'll be interesting to see what you guys say. Before we start, I just want to say that just because I don't like some of these products doesn't mean I don't like the whole brand. It just means like this product didn't work for my skin type and the way I generally want my makeup to look. So that's it. When looking at a foundation, I'm looking at 3 things. I am looking at price point, I'm looking at packaging, and I am looking at overall application as to how it looks, how it feels on my skin, and so forth. So let's get started. At number 6, it actually pains me to put this at number 6 because I really wanted it to work and it just didn't really work. And that is the LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. So this foundation it comes in a glass bottle. It has a pump. It's like the bottle is matte, which matches the description of the foundation. It is 30 ml. I think it is 185 rand. Yeah. When it comes to application, I need a moment of silence for this. So I went to 2 discounts looking for this foundation because I was that excited to wear it. I'm like, it's going to be matte, it's going to be full coverage, it's just going to be like the best thing since sliced bread, right? No, wrong. No. The foundation it's full coverage, but it is dry. Like on the skin it looks dry. The consistency on your skin, it kind of looks like if you take foundation and you add setting powder and you like mix it, it has like this very, like you can see the powdery finish. It just didn't work for me. My skin looks dry and dehydrated. It kind of looks like when SpongeBob needs water and he's like yeah, that's basically it. I'm not a fan of it. I've seen other YouTubers wear it and buy it and so forth, and it seems to work for them. I'm not one of those people. No. Next, so in the 5th spot I have the Black Opal True Color Stick Foundation. The packaging is really nice. It's just like this black packaging. It is a roll up, it's a stick, it's like a normal stick foundation. This is a 260 rand and I think it's 14 grams of product, which generally a foundation is about 30 mils. So it's like half of that and you're like paying double the amount. So I don't know how I really feel about that. In terms of application, it is full coverage, like full coverage, and for me personally it doesn't really work that well. On camera it looks really nice. It just looks nice on camera, but in person it's quite thick and it tends to, what's the word I'm looking for, like accentuate your pores. So I don't know, I'm not like a die-hard fan of this. In the 4th spot, I don't really have an issue with this foundation. It is rather low on the ranking, but it is a good foundation. It is really good, and that is the Yardley Oatmeal Light Cover Foundation. Now with this foundation, the packaging is okay. The price point is 92 rand. The application, it is okay. It is a light coverage. So if you're somebody that is starting out in makeup or you prefer light coverage, I would suggest this. Personally, I don't wear light coverage foundation. I'm either like full face or I have no makeup on, like there's no in between for me. So I don't really use this foundation, but it is a good foundation. In the 3rd spot, it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. So this foundation, I feel like the pros and the cons kind of weigh each other out, and it is something you can work with. So that's why it's at number 3. So it does come in a glass bottle. It is quite heavy, and the glass is like quite thick. It feels expensive. The price point is 99 Rand. So the fact that it has a glass bottle is actually quite impressive for the price point. If you are sensitive to smell, this foundation does have quite a strong scent, especially if you're going to be putting all over your face. It is a full coverage foundation. It looks very flawless on the skin when you wear it. I just find that I would rather wear it at night rather than during the day, because it is full coverage. It is a thicker layer of foundation on your skin, so I just prefer to wear it at night. Also, why I prefer to wear it at night is something I found out the hard way, is that this foundation oxidizes. If you are in direct sunlight for a prolonged period of time, you will look like turmeric powder. Fun fact, I learned it the hard way. I think with my shade it's because it is in caramel and it is quite a yellow undertone, but I was in the sun for a few hours and I looked yellow. So that's just like to note about the foundation. So next, in the number 2 spot, it is the complete opposite of my number 6, which was the matte, and that is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. So this foundation is in 28 mils. It is 175 Rand. It is full coverage. The difference between the two is that this is far more dewier. Dewier? Is dewier even a word? I don't know. But it's far more dewier than the matte foundation. So I find working with this a lot better because I just bake my face. So when I do my makeup, I just bake my face, and then I'd have to maybe touch up once or twice during the day. But this is a really nice foundation. It's full coverage. With pictures with flash, it actually does look really nice. It doesn't look like a cast on your face. You don't look like Ghostface Killer with it. So this is my number 2. And finally, my favorite foundation. I literally have both my best friends on this foundation because I like it so much, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I love this foundation. So the packaging isn't all that fancy. It is in a plastic tube. The price point is 109 Rand. It's for normal to oily skin. I have really dry skin on the outskirts of my face, and because it is a matte foundation, the reason why I like it is because it's not that matte. It's not drying. It's very skin-like. It is medium coverage. You can build it up to a full coverage. It gives you that option to like kind of be in the middle if you're not somebody that likes so much foundation. I like this foundation. I genuinely like this foundation. I have this foundation, I think I've purchased it like 3 or 4 times. So this foundation's the one. That's it for all my foundations. I have ranked them from my least favorite to my holy grail. If you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see